Sometimes with gardening, I get really discouraged, kind of seeing what different people on YouTube are doing, or people from church are bringing in all the things they're harvesting. And I have to remind myself that there's factors. Some people have been doing this for a really long time, and I only really started gardening about 2 years ago, seriously. Sometimes it takes time to build up the soil in the areas. A lot of people use raised beds, and we're not using raised beds, and it's important to me to keep our inputs low. That's not important to everybody, but that does make a difference on the yield that we're seeing. Different years yield different results. So for instance, our first year growing potatoes was awesome. We did amazing, and I was like, potatoes are so easy to grow. But every year since then, we have not done well with potatoes. If I had had potato yields similar to what the more recent years have been, I probably would have thought, potatoes are really hard to grow. And this year, we did really well with garlic, where I don't think we've ever had as good of a year on garlic. So it varies from year to year, and sometimes the weather makes a difference. And there's just a lot that goes into finding the right spot and the right system for your area and for your specific garden. So I think sometimes it's worth stopping and just remembering that I'm not spending a lot of money on this. I'm having fun doing it, and it gets harder during this midsummer slump, but ultimately it's for the joy of doing it, for the joy of growing our own food, and for the joy of gardening.